that over there. Right. How's it? And welcome to my podcast. My name is Sally, and I'm WoolDiaries on Instagram and on Ravelry and Periscope. Is it called Periscope? This new thing, hey? This new thing. Yeah, Periscope. So I'm still trying to figure that out. But anywho, you can find me there under the same name. Welcome one and all. I'd like to say, go join my group, man. Yesterday. What you waiting for? It's the WoolDiaries podcast group. No, you don't need to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. See? It's entirely up to you. Listen, I just want to say, I know last week I asked what the freak happened to spring, but this week I've decided that we had summer, autumn, and now we've got frickin' summer again. Okay, I don't know what happened to spring and winter, but we don't have them. Because today's temperature is 13 to 28, and I did not say what today is. Today is the 27th of August, 2015, and the time is 20 past 10. So today's temperature is 13 to 28, people. What? And when I looked earlier, we are still going to get 30s on Friday, tomorrow and Saturday. That's November, December weather. What? Anyway, that is 55.4 to 82.4 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm just a bit confused. I'm a bit confused. Very. Oh, and we had a thunderstorm on Saturday. We only get thunderstorms in summer. We don't get thunderstorms any other time. But we had thunderstorms. We didn't have lightning. What did we? I don't know. I didn't see any lightning. I just heard lots and lots of thunder. And we had a storm. Bonkers, people. Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. So let's get on to the sport. Because I'm sorry, people who don't like the sport. But there's quite a bit. Not as much as when the World Cup comes. When is the World Cup coming? Hold on, I didn't say, and I know I didn't say last week either. It's like my highlights of every 4 years. 22 days, people. 22 more days. Then it's going to be all rugby all the time. 22 more days. I got it right. So, we've had cricket. I didn't watch it because, quite frankly, I kept forgetting. Because it was against New Zealand. South Africa, the Proteas are playing in New Zealand, and the ODI series is finished today. They won the first one, if you remember, I told you last week, by 20 runs. The second one, New Zealand won by 8 wickets. And then today we won by 62 runs. Whoop, whoop! That is a very convincing win. I'm like seriously chuffed with that. So what that means is that South Africa won the ODI series against New Zealand. Now the South Africans come home, and I think it's India coming here. Our next one is India. Yes, India. No, we don't come home. They go there. They go to India, and it's a full series. So it's tests and ODIs, no T20 by the looks of things. No. Oh, yes. T20, ODIs, and test matches. So that'll be cool. That'll be cool. And that is during the World Cup. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That's a bit of a bummer. Okay, so the Formula One started again on Sunday after the forced summer break that they have to have. And it was the Belgium Grand Prix. Hamilton came first. Rosberg came second. And then Roman Grosjean came third. Well done to him. He's not a rookie anymore. This is not his first season, but he's still one of the lower ranked drivers. He's not one of the big names. So what does that do for the overall log? The overall log still keeps Hamilton in first with 227 points. Rosberg has 199 in second, and then Vettel has 160 in third place. And for the manufacturers, which is the make of the car, not the engine, the car, it's Mercedes 426, Ferrari 242, and then Williams 161. And then finally we had Currie Cup Rugby this weekend again, so it's the third week, and I don't want to lie, is it the third week? Yes, it is the third week, and the Blue Bulls played against the Western Province, Cape Townians. Just listen to this, okay? 47-29. Did the Western Province forget how to play rugby? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. So for the third week in a row, the Blue Bulls are first in the log. I'm just asking if Western Province forgot how to play, that's all. You know, people down there with the mountain. Did you forget how to get to Newlands? Just asking. Was there cloud on the mountain and you couldn't see? Just asking. That's aimed at the multitude of Cape Townians that I know, plus the people in Gauteng who have no ties to the Cape who support Western Province. Okay, yeah. Finished, people, finished. So well done, Blue Bulls. Very, very proud of you. Very, very proud of you. I still have no idea who you all are yet, because it's like a new freaking team. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. The more I watch you, the better I can identify who you all are. So let's get on to the knitting before people start throwing rotten tomatoes at me. So I do have an FO, but I want to leave it until a bit later. So let's go straight on to my pose. So last week was Sock Blanket Madness week, and I also did a bit of a sort out over the weekend, and I've moved a whole load of my projects. So my Barn Raisin Square blanket is now living in my London bag, that tiny giraffe my yarn Dr. Helena made me for my birthday, because it's not too big for my project bags. So I only did one more of these, and that was the one that I was doing last week on the show. I finished this colorway. Oh, and I absolutely love it. I love this one. Damn, it only comes in 25 grams, because I need 4 of those then to make a pair of socks. But I love the orange and the yellow. So that's all I did last week on that, because I wanted to get it. I hadn't entered that into Sock Blanket Madness. That was just like my, okay, I'm overdoing these little bitty squares now. I need something bigger that I can actually just knit on for more than 2 minutes. So I cranked out, I only did one of those because I wanted to get as much done. Eventually I was like, okay, you got to just do all the things, please. And my sock yarn blanket has moved into this massive, great big Harris bag my husband brought over from the UK last time he was there. And it's actually very awesome. It's narrow, but it's very tall. So that's perfect. So I can fold it over when I put it in the cupboard. Okay, I have one attached, because when I finish one, I always pick up and do one row of the next square that I'm going to do. So none of the ends are woven in, but since I showed you last week, I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I did 9 since last week Thursday, which took my Sock Blanket Madness, oh, it's so warm, up to 30. So I completed 30 squares, which I was quite impressed with. I finished on 29, I must admit. I finished on 29 at about, it was about 10:30. I was like, I can't do 29. I have to do 30. I have to get one more. So I sat and finished 30. So now all I've got left on this row is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to do. And I'd like to finish this before the end of August, the 7, before the end of August. So actually I should not be putting this back in the cupboard. This should go into the lounge so that I do at least one a day. Yeah, then I'll get to the end of that row. So Sock Blanket Madness was a massive hit on Instagram. I was so proud of all of you for even your 1 or 2. You know what? You just had to touch your blanket, which is what you did. There were some winners from behind who didn't do anything. You know who you are, but that's fine as well. It's your challenge. There's no prizes. There is a winner, a crowned winner. This month, our crowned winner was Hannah Rose Jans. I had to make sure I got that right. And she crocheted 54 and joined them, hey? Not just did the little doodads, the center parts. She crocheted 54 added to her blankets in 1 week. I know crochet goes fast, but when you're adding, it's not that fast as soon as you start adding because it gets heavy. It doesn't go as quickly. But 54 people, 54 puts us all to shame. When I stopped counting, because unfortunately, when I woke up on the 23rd, I started counting everybody who had posted in the hashtag Sock Blanket Madness. And some people, unfortunately, posted their totals afterwards. So it doesn't actually include everybody. But up to where I counted, we had done 1,006 squares, people, or hexagons, or hexapuffs, or whatever it was. 1,006. Can you see Sparky in the background? What you doing, Sparky? What you want, boy? What you want? Come here. What you want? What you want? What you looking for? I don't know what is smelling. There's nothing here for you. Why don't you just lie down and go sleep? Hey? Lie down and go sleep. Don't cover me in dog hair. Whoosh, I always look like a dog. Come, not in a bad way, but covered in white dog hair. Good boy. Good boy. Doggo. So yes, congratulations, Hannah Rose Jans. You are August's Queen of the Month. And Hannah will retain that title until September's Sock Blanket Madness. Now, September's Sock Blanket Madness, and I haven't quite in my head figured out how I'm going to do this yet, but it also has to do with weaving in ends, which is why mine are all out, and they are driving me a bit batty, I will admit. But I knew I was going to do something with the ends during September. So yeah, I haven't quite figured out what. Let me see. Let's decide right now what dates we're going to do for September's Sock Blanket Madness. So let's go to September. And I think we'll make it, what did I do this time? The 15th to the 21st. So we'll make it, I'm going to write it down now. We'll make it from the 12th to the 18th of September. Okay? Hashtag Sock Blanket Madness. It was so much fun. I loved seeing everybody's. Because of the time difference, I'd wake up in the morning and the first thing I'd go check is just the hashtag on Instagram and see all the beautiful pictures of people's blankets that are getting touched and getting some love. And I felt really awesome because I was actually giving it some love. I think I could have done more. But you know what happened? I just kept stopping and looking at it. So those are my two pose. I stole that and I'm going to keep stealing it from Ellie and Dave on the FO and Die podcast. So those are my pose, people. Pose. Right. Let's move into works in progress. So, see the face. Not my mama vertebra. When I showed you last week, I had started the red. I had done I had done 6 rows of my red. Now, I would have normally started my sleeves, but because I was changing colour and I needed to get the sleeves off, I had a cake of yarn attached, which is 100 grams. I'm not going to do my sleeves and detangle and blah, 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 blah. So I knit the 100 grams of the red. Has anybody got any ideas where this is going? But just by the tone of my voice, if you don't already know me, because I've said this. So I'm doing green and red. I hate it. People, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. So, I did this. When did I do this? Yeah. Saturday, Sunday, and then I did a few rows on Monday because I needed to finish with the 100 grams. Where's the end? It's not even long enough that it's hanging off the bottom. Where's the end? There it is. I hate it, people. So, on air, live in my house, not live in your house, but live in my house. Do you see what I'm doing? Needle is out. And I'm going to start. See? Dum, dum, dum. Now, it doesn't pain me to do this because I don't like it. I'm probably not going to wear it. I don't have anything else to add to the red in singles. This is, although both the yarns are from different dyers, they are both merino singles. Both fingering weight merino singles, so they are the same. See, singles grip to each other. Oh, what have I done now? Brain, multitasking, ADD. So it wasn't the weight. I just not enjoying it, and I won't wear it. So I am going to frog it. So I'm sorry, people, but I'm not going to be doing another Mama Vertebrae with you. I'm very sorry, but the red yarn is actually, because remember I said I've got 2 different dye lots. So the red yarn is actually going to Tiny Giraffe, my knitting doctor, and she's going to over dye it for me. I told her, if worst case scenario and it comes out black, then it comes out black. But if she can do something else funky with it, then that will be cool as well. And if she can get it all to look the same, so I can use it all in one, that would be even better. But yes, okay, so I can't do this while I'm talking because it keeps gripping and I keep having to stop and fish paste. So, on air frogging. This will be frogged by next week. All your vertebrae that you're doing, baby, newborn, kiddie, mama. They're all beautiful. I'm like so jealous of all of them. I'm so jealous. I want all of those colors that you're all using. I want one in all those colors. Just if you'd knit it for me, I'm a size D. Just saying. Just saying. You're all doing so well, by the way. And again, the dates that I've put in there are just a guideline so that you can finish your vertebrae by the end of the month. That's all it is. It's not a concrete, you have to be here by this date, you have to be there by that date. So, no, never mind. You see, ADD. I was going to say something else, but I decided against it. So now we're moving into yarny news. Yarny news. The big South African yarny news this week is that bonkers chick, that one with the pink hair. Sally Jane, Pink Hair Girl Nerds podcast, launched her Phoenix hat for the charity that Rachel supports, the burns unit at the Red Cross Hospital, Children's Hospital in the Cape. And I test knitted it and I loved it. It's so freaking addictive. Okay, I'm just going to do 4 more rows because the pattern repeat is 4 rows. I'm just going to do 4 rows. I'm just going to do another 4 rows. And then you haven't moved for an hour and a half because you've just been doing another 4 rows. So I started another one. I started this on what is today? Thursday? Tuesday. Now the Phoenix hat is awesome, and it comes in sorry, I'm desparking it. It comes in 1,001 sizes. I'm joking. It goes from baby to adult large. I knit the adult small because I don't have very many brains, therefore my head is not too big. But this one is not exactly as the pattern's written because I was using. This is Rowan Pure Wool 4-ply. Oh, my tag's like sick because this is old. In a red colorway. This is 100% superwash wool, but I only had 50 grams of it, and I wanted a red hat. So I started running out, and I wasn't going to go to Arthur Bales for one skein if I needed. Oh, this is not easy. If I needed a few. Where's the point? There. Why is this so hard? I like the point in the front. Oh, that's as much as you're going to get. I like beanies. I don't like slouchies. I don't wear my slouchies. I've made slouchies and I've given them away. I don't like them. So I was running out of yarn. It's cool. It's got a cable design that goes up into, oh my goodness, goes up into a triangle. That was hard. That was hard. Yeah, it's like 90 degrees outside and I'm wearing a wool hat. Makes perfect sense. So what I did was on the decreases, you're supposed to do a plain row of stockinette in between each of the decreases. Can you see the decreases make a star? I have no idea if you're seeing this or not. I did 2 sets of decreases and then 1 set of plain. And now I have devil horns, which is quite cool because I am a devil. So I have devil horns. And it's cool. I don't mind devil horns. Now to show you how much I had left over. I had this much left over. So I would never have made it. And I would have been highly annoyed if I had to go and fetch just to finish the decreases. Highly, highly annoyed. So, people, this is a $2 download from Sally J. I need to take this off. It's too freaking hot. It's a $2 download from Sally Jane's Ravelry store. All the money, all the proceeds are going to go to the purchasing of the goods that the burns unit needs to help the moms and the children. Don't do what I did and miss out the plain rose and the decrease. But yes, I do love it. And I will wear it because I'm often like, oh, I need a red hat. So I will wear it. And it's so soft and squishy. This Rowan 4-ply is nice. Oh, this is what I was going to use for my Pawani. My Pawani shawl from Claire Divine. I'm still going to do it, but I ripped out the black one that I had started. Reason being is the black yarn and this red yarn is very splitty. And the lace section in the Pawani was driving me scatty because the yarn is so splitty. So I'll redo it. I actually need to, maybe that's what I can do now that I'm frogging my vertebrae. That and the sock yarn blankets. I want to finish those this month. So yes, people, go get the awesome. It's not so cool in the red. It's very bright. My other one's variegated and you can hardly see the freaking cable detail as well. I need to do another color one. People, but this thing is so bloody addictive. I can't tell you. It's like so addictive. It's like crack for knitters. What else did I want to say? Oh yes, don't forget Midnight Sheep. She's leaving the country. It's not a destash on her, on the Ravelry, on the thread in the South African Ravelry group. It's stuff that she's dyed. It's not a destash. Okay, people? It is not a destash. Go check it out. Go buy it. It'll be the last time, South Africans, you get her stuff. And that, as they say, is all I have to say. So, remember, if you want to see progress, knit on one thing at a time. Tot ziens!